Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC. Guys, today we are checking out Spellsword cards, Dungeontop. And if you haven't seen a Quicksave Review before, basically what it is a let's play, combined with a review. I show you some gameplay, and I talk about what I think of it while we play it. I played about an hour of this game so far, and I feel like the Quicksave Review format really works for a game like this because it's in early access. Seems to be coming from a team who has released 2 other games in the series, so this makes this the 3rd game in the Spellsword cards series. Seems like every game has been a little bit different, but in the Dungeontop version, you basically play as a hero who, as you can see, is surfing around through a dungeon fighting monsters, and, as you may have guessed, is collecting cards and building a deck of cards to fight monsters with. Yes, this seems to be a very popular thing, especially just this month with all the Quicksave reviews I've done this month already. There haven't been a lot, but 3 of them, I believe, already have involved deck building. But this one, I feel like, is really well done. It's in early access. There's already a roadmap planned for where the game is going to be further down the line. I guess this just came out a couple days ago. They have plans, I guess, to release this in the next 3 to 6 months, depending on everybody's reactions to changes and updates and that kind of thing. So, in early access, you're already getting a pretty decent game, I gotta say. So, here we go. We have our hero. Let's head over, because basically all of these doors are locked. We're gonna head north, actually, and see what we can do here. So you can see in this next room, we're definitely going to have a fight on our hands with the Goblin Wrangler. So we're going to head up there, and every time you go into a room, they give you the option of sneaking away. It seems like your first chance to sneak away is always 100%, and then it goes down from there. We're going to fight this guy just so we can give you guys an idea of how the fighting works. Boom. You go in. So it's basically like 2 board games in one. You build a deck, you draft cards, build your deck and all that stuff. And on top of that, you also have this sort of like movable piece fighting thing going on. So if you guys like digital board games, you like board games made in video game format, I think you're going to enjoy this game. So we're going to start out with these 3 characters here. These 3 characters are going to, we're just going to keep all of these for now. And at this point, we get to go first. So wherever your character is, you can place a character on either side or up and down. Basically, you can go anywhere adjacent except for diagonally. You can't place diagonally. Now I know that this guy right here has haste because I played with this deck before. If we place him, what that means is that he can attack right off the bat as soon as you place him down. Most of your characters, they have the Z's, like you can see on screen here. That means as soon as you put them down, they don't get to move or play this turn. A lot of games have that sort of thing going on. This guy has a really cool ability here. I like his, which is he's a guardian. The first time an enemy moves or is summoned into an adjacent square next to him, he will automatically attack them. So it's possible, that an enemy may be placed right in front of him, and if he hasn't used up that guardian, I don't know what you want to call it, token or ability yet, he may take out that enemy just like that immediately. So that's going to end our turn, because I don't think we can move him, but we can't do anything else. Honestly, moving him might be good because that might coax him to move down and get hit by this guy. So, yep, see, just like that. Now, however, like that, he'd take that guy out and place an enemy there. So right now, I need to figure out how I'm going to kill this guy. So what this is, this ability here, this shield is a block. I can apply that to my hero character here. That will apply one, we'll say, one token of point damage that they won't be able to hit us with. So we'll attack that guy here, and this guy, this spear will do 2 damage. So we'll take that guy out with that. And we are going to place another character here and attack the big boss guy there. So this game is really all about playing smart. You see that the AI right there made a very smart move by moving their main goblin character down and adding another character right in front of my main guy, because you can have 10 characters or 10 cards of your deck on the screen at once, but If your hero character has 1 health point left and they die, you're done. That's it. It doesn't matter. So you got to make sure you keep this guy safe at all costs. We're going to move him over here. We already used up his ability, so we're going to actually leave him there. Oh! Hitting everybody. We didn't summon anybody, so that's kind of interesting. So we know this guy can hit right off the bat. We're going to move this guy over, hit him. We are going to move this guy here because this guy has the potential to move down or put a character there once he's summoned, and we're going to box him in with her. There we go. So she has a really cool ability, which is when summoned, add 1 power to itself and an adjacent unit. So now he can hit for 3 instead of just 2, which is great. Oh, he decided not to put a character there. Well, that's going to be his demise, because I'm going to hit him with that guy, hit him with this guy. There we go. That is the first fight. Done. Didn't even take a hit to the main character. So now, whenever you get through a fight, you can hit loot. And don't do what I did in past rounds that I played of this. Basically, what happened was, like, you would pick a card, you'd unveil them, but you got to click them again if you want to keep them. So keep that in mind, because I was leaving cards and I had no idea that that's what I was doing. So when you uncover it, for instance, let's do 1 spell, because you get, it tells you right here, you can uncover the first 2 for free. So here's 1. Okay, let's do that one. So both of these, if you want to keep them, you have to click on them and highlight them in green like that. Choose a friendly minion. It attacks each adjacent enemy minion, and then they attack it back. Ooh, wow. That's like a that's like a Rochambeau. You could also use these what are they called? Flare stones? Yeah, these flare stones up here, and you can uncover more than just the 2 that you uncovered. So let's do 1 more just for fun. And we got this one here. When summoned, add 1 power to itself and adjacent unit, similar to the other character we have. But that's a pretty powerful character. Power, the amount of damage dealt during an attack. Yeah, well, we know that. So we'll take all 3 of those and hit confirm. Now, there are going to be times where your deck might get too big and you might have a bunch of useless cards. You're going to get the point, you are going to get the chance to remove cards that you no longer, feel are valuable to your deck, But we're going to visit the blacksmith here. Let's upgrade a card. Every time you visit the blacksmith, what's going to happen here is he is going to offer to upgrade 1 of your cards for free. With this guy, I usually go with one of these dudes here. Because they have haste, they can attack right off the bat. If you upgrade them, they're going to get more health and everything like that, which is definitely helpful in this situation. But at this point, because we did our 1 free card, we now have to give him treasures to upgrade any more. Now, treasures are found in other cards. Other cards will actually tell you, hey, this one's worth this many treasures and that kind of thing. But you have to destroy a card to actually use it. So there's a little bit of give and take there, like there would be with a normal board game, right? So here, let's head to another fight. Now, of course, I have the chance to run away from any of these too, like I was saying. But this early in the game, probably not a great idea. We are going to go ahead and redraw that one because we don't need that one. Okay, we got 3 pretty usable characters here. So we are going to do this. We're going to add our ranged character. We're going to add him. And we're going to add that in there. Oh, I guess I should have placed him first and then that one. So again, these were the situations where you got to remember to play smart, because I should have placed this one second, so that way he would have gotten the extra attack point there. But that's okay. Live and learn. That one's summoning a bunch of uglies, of course. Let's see, we got another haste here. What we're gonna do, put you there, you there. Let's attack the main guy instead. Main guy's not that powerful. I have a feeling, yeah, so the main guy's gonna kill this person here, so I should move you there. Keep people away from my main guy. Now, my range characters can only hit 2 away, so keep that in mind. They got to be 2 away for me to hit them. This one's too far away. Can't do it. So gone. The other thing to keep in mind, too, is that your character, or your characters, rather, when they're on screen, when they're attacked, they don't actually attack back at the same time. So this isn't like one of those like Hearthstone situations where you pin a card against another card and, you know, if the other card's more powerful, it's going to kill your card if you attack it. No, like you just need to be very careful who you place there, because you might put a super powerful card down, but they might screw you in that same instance, you know. We're just going to go ahead and get very close to destroying this guy here. Let's see. We're going to move you there. We'll put a block on you so you don't die. Let's see. Let's go through you there. Yeah, you can't fight diagonally. We're just going to put that guy down anyway, just for protection's sake. Why not? The Shaman almost has no chance here. Yeah, because this next hit, I mean... So that guy must have had a really interesting ability, because I saw all of their attack go up there for whatever reason. I missed what he ended up using, but that's okay. But there you go. That's another win. And that is going to bring us up to level 2, which we will talk about in just a second here. So let's check out another spell. Wow, what's that one? I haven't seen this one before. Hero gains 2 power for 1 turn. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Let's uncover one more. Alright, we'll take all these, because why not? Alright, so, when you gain a level, you do have talents at your disposal, which is kind of cool. So what we're going to do here is, I'm not sure what we're going to pick. Because HP is always alluring. Extra move of dash is always alluring. Of course, gaining 2 HP at the end of a battle is always good too. So any of these could be good. Let's go with health. What I've been going with lately hasn't steered me wrong yet. Let's check out our next area. Alright, so this event I've actually played through before. Fellow adventurer seems to have been surprised by 2 different patrols at once. Without help, he'll clearly perish. So this one I helped him out on. This is actually pretty cool, and I like these events that are in here. I like the fact that once you get in here, yeah, we'll just go with all those guys. You have this other guy that you can control, but you also want to try to keep him alive. So these guys can be pretty tough. This was pretty much the exact same setup that I had previously when I did this. These little goblin guys up here, when they summon them, they just can keep showing up and they can keep attacking. And even though they're 1 power, they got 3 hit points, so they're hard to take out. They can be very annoying. But what is cool with both of these characters on screen here is that we have more options to put our own friendly units down here. So we're gonna keep one at ranged. We're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one here too. Now, of course, both of these guys can move in with haste, but I'm not so sure I want to do that just yet. Okay, so now we can hit them. So that, take you out. Put another ranged here. We're gonna put a block on this guy. Put you there. Yeah, we'll put you there. Okay, yeah, we'll call it there. Let's see what happens here. So you see that little goblin guy, he hit me twice because he can do that. Because he's a jerk. Now the thing to keep in mind here is that you only, like I said already, you only need to kill the main villain here, which is this goblin here. So the goblin patroller, once he's gone, we're good. Let's hit him with this guy. And let's see, do any of our other characters have a haste? Do not. guy can move up. Might as well attack. He had a little bit of a knockback there, which is great. Should have hit with my range first there, though, because I was not paying attention. Look at that. Now that is nice. We're gonna put her here. We're gonna get some people beefed up here. It's too bad I can't hit that guy again. This guy's got 4 hit points now. He's gonna get hit one more time, and he's gonna be out of the picture here, which sucks because he's up to the 4. Man, some of those cards are so powerful too. Hitting our buddy over here. Wow, our dude's almost dead here. Okay, we got to do something. Let's hit him with the spear. Let's use our... Who do we want to use here? I'm curious. It says on attack, there's a knockback. I wonder what happens if you knock a character back into their own people. I wonder what that's all about. Alright, this guy can hit really hard. He could also leap, but unfortunately a leap there does not really help. But it does almost take out the Snake King there, you see that? So if he leapt over here, that would be more helpful if the guy was actually back over there. So these leap cards sometimes could be pretty damn powerful. Wait for a little goblin to get there just a little bit closer so I can take him out with a range, but I'll be able to take that guy out next. Alright, they are now cornering us here just a bit. So we're going to give our hero 2+ power. We're going to take out Snake Dude. Kill this guy. We are going to summon this guy. We are going to move you up. Attack that guy. There you go. 4 down. Oh yeah, you can move up and kill this guy. There we go, see? Looking for those moves. Looking for those moves to win. We almost got to level 3 there, too. Alright, we got another spell. I think we'll just stick with these guys. Those look pretty powerful. Okay, we're gonna skip the Goblin Warrior there. I want to move on to the Ankh of Time. Before you venture further, your patrons offer a powerful artifact from their stores in Ankh of Time that will allow you to resurrect once should you fall in the field of battle. Oh yeah, we're going to take that for sure. And we're going to head up to the Goblin Bomber. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to make this video too terribly long, I don't think, just because... what do I want to do? How does it describe that? While this card is in your deck, if you are defeated, consume this card and heal for 8 health. It's in your deck. That mean I have to play it and then it's in my deck? Or is it I just have to own the card? Alright, well, I'm gonna redraw that one because we don't need it right this second. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to make this video too terribly long. Like I said, I think you kind of get how this game works. The things I do want to talk about, though, before we go, is that there are some bosses in this game that are really tough. There are some bosses that, you know, they take up 4 spaces instead of 1, and they're huge. So they're a bigger hit, or rather a bigger target to hit, I should say. However, what ends up happening because of that is those characters are super powerful. And I have yet to kill any of those really, really big dudes, except for in the tutorial. The tutorial, they actually start you out with one of those big dudes just to show you. But yeah, it could be a pain. I had one spider absolutely just rock me and destroy me. Let's take this guy out. And take you out. Yikes. Don't really need to give anybody the power stuff at the moment. Alright, we'll end turn on that. Not a great turn. But yeah, I was destroyed by a big spider, destroyed by like some big orc dude who actually was guarding this dungeon. So I've yet to have a game where I've gotten out of this first stage dungeon here. So the game can be pretty challenging, but as long as you're playing smart, I feel like it's not too big of a deal. This guy has haste. And we'll put you there. So hit him. That's something there. Nothing spectacular, but it's something. One of the other things I want to talk about too is that I was under the impression that this game was going to be one of those games where you build up your character and you keep building them up, and every time you go back into the dungeon, you're a little bit more powerful and you can get a little bit further into the dungeon, but it's not that kind of game. This is a legitimate, roguelike dungeon card type of game here. Every time you die, you are dead, and you are starting a brand new hero whenever you restart. You are not picking up from where you left off or anything like that. I haven't seen any option for that. As you see in the options, they have, in the settings, they have the option to surrender, and that's about it. I would really like an ability to come back and pick up from where I left off, in case I gotta, run to the baby and come back or whatever. Make it dad friendly. I feel like this is gonna be something I say a lot now to make a game more father or parent friendly, if that makes sense. But I feel like those are words you guys are gonna hear a lot this year, now that I'm a father. Let's see, deal your power as damage to all units in a line from your hero, starting with an adjacent unit. Okay, how about this guy? Oh, it actually kills your unit too. Okay, interesting. Move this guy back so we can shoot him. Okay. This guy's only got 1 health left. We should be able to take him out. But yeah, it's interesting. Like I usually don't have any qualms with like having to restart with a new hero, that kind of thing. Tis the way of the roguelike, right? But it's kind of weird because you would expect different. You'd expect different to the way this game's presented right at the beginning. The way it says new hero seems to me like, oh, I'm going to get a chance to start a new hero here as opposed to continuing with one I've already created. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. So here we go. Here's one of our treasures here. Treasure 30. So we finally found one that's got treasure. So we got a weapon, minion. We'll just take everything. And we hit an upgrade. So now we can do where we start each encounter with 2 evasion, or we can end each battle or dash. We can end each battle with 2 HP. That's not a bad thing. Actually, this is a good portion to end with right here. You hit this portal and you take one of the paths, normal or dark, whatever, and one of the doors is going to open and show you into another area of the dungeon. So basically that's what you're doing, is these doors here are sealed and you can't get past them. I guess that's one of the other things with this game too that I would probably change up a little bit. I like the art style. I like that it's sort of got this comic book look to it and everything, and I like the tiles. I like the dungeon tiles here and everything. But these tiles here do not say sealed door to me. Like, I don't know if the art needs to be improved there or whatever, but to me that just looks like door you can open, but they say sealed door when you roll over them, so I don't know. Once they're grayed out, I don't know, maybe they should say open door, something to that effect. Something that's a little less confusing. But now that we have treasure, we should be able to upgrade our cards now. Though he says first one is free, me lad, maybe that's a bug since this is an early access version. Because I've already done the first one. The first one was free already. There it is. Pay 1 treasure. So we can do that. So we can upgrade this one. And then this card, since it's a treasure, if you hit confirm, boom, we now have an upgraded card for that one. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. The only thing we're not getting to is a boss battle here, because I feel like we'll be playing this for probably like another half hour here, and I want this to be a quick video just to show the gameplay. But like I said, there's only really a few little things there that I would really change and update about this game, because I think already as an early access game, it's pretty solid. I think it's worth checking out if this is the kind of game that you're into. If you're into deck building and roguelike style games like this, or if you just like dungeon crawling, which is what this is obviously all about, or if you're just a board game fan looking for a video game that represents board game style play, this is definitely for you. But guys, I want to say thank you for watching. And of course, I'll see you all next time in the next quick save review. See you then.